Hello everyone, this is Light on the Tube playing Forza Horizon 2 in San Martin. Oh yeah, I told you that the next time is going to be San Martin's races. So let me just do such thing like racing in San Martin. Yeah, oh yeah. So let's just get back to the first race, and of course because of that we do like cars. I was not on to do it with the same car.
If you're looking to earn a bit of extra cash, you should take a look at the sponsorship deals.
So let me introduce you to my Ford. Yeah, it's just a little bit of loading, I guess. But let me just wait it out, and then let me just race against opponents on. Yeah, I only put this rims onto the car. I did not change anything. Let me just check it out if it's going to work fine or not. Let me just see how I'm going to perform. As how I see, it's a 3-lap race, and then it's going to be a turn. Let's just try to take it. Oh shit, yeah, they just made the tracks to not to be able to corrigate your mistakes. If you don't know these tracks, then you are just lost in some way. That's why I just chose the slowest class to be able to learn the tracks, because if with bigger speed it's just not really good if you are just trying to learn these things. So let me just try to learn it in an easier way, and let me just try to progress during I'm learning, because of course I told you that I'm aiming for a car, the Aston Martin Vanquish, but you're just not able to gather or buy it in the game, so you need to fight for it. Let me just try to fight for it, and because of that I do know that it was just a tricky turn. I was not on to take it the same way how I just did it before. Let me just try to be faster than them, but yeah, let me just try to... Ooh, a turn is just going to hit me. No, I was... I just wanted more space, I guess. But of course I'm not on to... Ooh, let him not... Oh shit, he was just on to... not to turn. Yeah, I'm the 4, the 3 guys just up in front is just all those who I should overtake, and because of that we do still have one more left. I do still have such thing like a chance. Let's just try to leave them enough space, and let's just try to fit in between the checkpoints, because of course if you are just not between the checkpoints you are just not really able. Ooh, let's just try not to get hit from behind, but of course they were just hitting me. Doesn't matter, I'm still on the top, but it's just pushing me, I guess, but I just got a little bit of advantage. Yeah, I'm just pushing it, yeah, back. Oh yeah, I was able to, yeah, I just learned it right, I guess, so let's just try to progress, because still a couple turns left, and let me just not to make it ruin my race. Let me just try to stay on the road, and let me just try to stay in front of them. But how I do see, because of that I was able to overtake them. It looks like I can stay on the top, at least on the first race. Yeah, I was just I was a bit of afraid of that this is some kind of a pro race. And I was thinking that
Nice driving, mate.
that the enemy is going to be harder, much harder from amateur to pro. But I was lucky at my first race, so I was able to progress, or I just chose out the right car to this. But of course this was just the first race. Let me just progress to the 3 more races. Of course because of this I'm just not on to fight against rivals right now. Let me just stick to the plan that I'm going to race in St. Martin races, and of course I intend to do it all of them at on the first time. I intend to win all of them. So the first race just it's just behind. I don't think that I should put the GPS in. Let me just peek around. I try to hit others, try not to hit others, and let's just try to get to the 2 more races in front. Let me just do this one because this is the closest one. This is going to be a circuit race, then it's going to be fine because it's going to be end here, I guess, and in that way I will be able to get to the 3rd race easy or fast, because it's not going to put me down on the other side of the map. But let's just try to concentrate on the race right now, because if I'm not going to concentrate on it, then I'm going to lose, and then I'm not going to be happy about it. So let me just get a bit excitement and let's just do it. Yeah, what? It's just the same? I mean really, it cannot be the same, I guess. But for some reason it looks like that I just made that mistake, that I'm just doing the... No, maybe it's not the same. It just started the same. I hope so. I'm not sure. I'm just really not knowing, because I'm thinking... Oh yeah, I think it's just not the same. Yeah, it should not be the same, I guess. Let me just try to do such thing like getting in the turns correctly. Let me just try to stay behind, because how I do see I am able to go after them. Let me just do such thing like, oh, he was just pulling on me. I'm just not on the correct side. I guess I'm just too in. I was too in and it just got fast on me. Because of that, let me just try to watch it. Yeah, I'm lucky that it's just still a 3-lap race. So let me just try to go after them. It's an interesting thing for me that it almost only a couple turns different. Oh shit, from that race what we just did before. But doesn't matter, let me just try to catch all the 4 guys ahead. Because I'm 2 behind, I guess, and it's just not going to be fine if I'm going to keep it up this way. I'm always telling this because I'm just always doing this, that I'm just not doing it great in the beginning. Sorry, man. Yeah, it was my bad. Just try to stick on it. I was hitting it. Oh, Chico. Yeah, let us try to draft on them, because I think this is a good chance to get on them. Let's just try to take the turns well. Oh yeah, it just threw me out because it just made like that. Oh, Chico. Still 1 more lap, but I'm not really progressing. I was able only to catch 1 guy, and that guy was just... I was just hitting that guy. So let me just try to do 1 more overtake. Let me just try to do it from the inner side, and let me just try to break in time. Let me just try to get on it, get on it, get on the guy, get on the guy. Yeah, I'm just able to catch it in some way. But let me just try to really catch it, because I need more speed, I need more speed, I need to get after them, I need to get after them. I need to catch that guy. Yeah, I'm just excited, I'm excited. At least he's just in the inner side, and that's good for me, because he's just not going to be able to perform that big speed. Let me just try not to hit the walls. Yeah, and even for anything I'm getting excited, because it's just too far, still too far, and I'm just not be able to get after it. Oh, what? Shikomaya! I'm just pushing it, but I'm not really seeing any chance that I will be able to catch this guy. I think I just made it wrong at the beginning, so in that way I'm going to be second, how it looks to me. I'm not really happy about it, But let me just check out if it's going to be fine or not.
Hey, even the best drivers can't win them all. This was still a good race.
Damn. Yeah, that's why the qualify is for, because of that you are just able to start from front. Yeah, I just got to the second place because I don't know the map. Yeah, let me just progress in some way because I'm curious if it's going to work or not. So let me just not to get back to this race and fight against myself. Let me just progress. Oh yeah, I'm just kidding. But who likes to lose? Even for anything. Okay, it's just... Let me just do the last race. I mean, it's not going to be the last, it's going to be the third, and there will be the... Oh, it's going to be a what? It's going to be a sprint race, okay. It's not a problem. Let me just do it better than the last time. Yeah. From two I was able to win only one. Let's just concentrate on it. So let's just go. Rev the engine up and let's just start the race. Okay guys, it's going to be a sprint race, and let me just not release the throttle because you are just not going to let me to do such thing like any mistake, I guess. So let me just try to draft, push it, take it the fastest and just not releasing the throttle. But of course I will need to, because if I'm not going to, then I'm going to get myself killed in some way. But at least right now I was able to do it faster a bit, at least how they did it. So if I will be able to get after them and get into the drafting zone of them, then it can happen that I will be able to get after them fast. Let's just try not to hit all of them. Let me just try to do it from the inner side. Yeah, I'm just jumped in next to it, and let me just try to get after the 3 more guys. Let me just try not to do it that hard, because it can throw you away if you are just getting it wrongly. So let me just try to... Oh, Chico, Maya. Look at this. Shit, though. At least I was not on to hit it, but then I am lame. Damn. Yeah, it was a good start, and then I just made it wrong. And of course, in some way, that's really important for any racer to know the map, because it's just not really a good thing if you are just missing an exit. So let me just try it again, because it looks like I was not good enough to be able to take the turn. Because of that, I do know I'm going to make it bad, I guess. Yeah, it was not that good how I just did before. I think I just braked it too much, but it was not that worse. So let me just try to do sort of the same, that I'm just going to draft on them. Let's just try to take them one-on-one. I mean, each one of them separately. Oh, it's going to be interesting, but I'm going to try to fit in. Of course, I'm not releasing the throttle. Let me just try to keep it in my head that... Oh no, I just... Yeah, I'm just fine, I guess. Let me just try to fit in. Yeah, right now I was able to, but let me just try to stay behind, because how I do see it can happen that... Ah yeah, we are at the half of the race, so let me just try to get after Kia, and how I do see I'm approaching it, so let me just try not to ruin it like the last time. Let's just try to get close to him, because in that way at least I will be able to draft on it. And let me just hope that we are not going to reach the speed limit of the car. because in that way it's not going to be fine and we are just progressing. So I should try to approach on it. Let me just try to get a little bit of draft on it. Let me just try to... Oh, there will be... Oh, Chico! Then I was not behind the guy and somebody else is just coming. Let me just try to do it right. Oh yeah, I'm just trying to do it. But it's just faster. Just really faster. Let me just try to get and stay on the top. Let me just stay on the top. Let's just try not to ruin it. Oh yeah, I was able to, for my luck, because I was just hitting the side of the car, and of course I'm not really like to
mate. You're really starting to make a name
crash
for
myself, and because of that I was not knowing the track, and I did not know that that turn is just going to throw me away. Of course I just hit the side of the track, but I was lucky, so at least I was able to win my second race. I'm telling you this because of course I'm just counting the wins.
You're in a great position. Place in the final race,
but I do know that in
championship
championships you don't even need to win any of the race. It's just enough if you are just having the most points. Even if you are just never up on the first place, you can be champion, because it can happen that others who were just on the top first, once they just got more behind and get less point. So in that way altogether is just counting. And let me just get to the last race. Oh, it's far a bit, but let me just drive there. I told you that I'm not really using fast travel, because I do like to drive, and not to mention that until then, till I'm going to get there, I'm going to get a familiar at least a bit with the car, which is not a bad thing, I guess. If you are just racing, you just shouldn't know only the track. Of course, you have to know your car, how it behaves, and because of that, even for that I do know this car from the first part of the Forza Horizon. I think it can happen that a bit different. There are bit differences here, but of course I'm not sure if they are just doing it the same simulator thing and they just put the same things to the same car. It can happen that it's going to behave the same, but at least I will be able to experiment with it till then, till I'm going to get there. I think it's just not that far not to be able to drive it down. I just count that it's just going... Oh, Chico. It was fine from him, I guess. I was not looking, but I'm not thinking that he was using indicators to sign to us that he's just going to do such thing like taking the turn. But of course I'm not using any kind of indicators because I don't have any. If I would have, of course I would use it. It's a really good sign to others what, or at least which direction you are planning to move. Ooh, oh yeah, let's just try to use it out, how it works. And let me just get close. I'm getting close, I guess. Oh yeah, of course, because of that I'm just not really played the game that much. I still do have roads what I did not discover yet. I will someday. I'm not interested in them right now. I just likes to drive, and I'm just driving where my way takes me. It looks like it just took me here right now. So let me just try to stay on the highway. And left turn is coming. Let's just try not to get killed. Oh, a big turn. Oh yeah. Where is the turn? I'm not seeing it right now because it's just behind that thing. Oh yeah. Ooh, yeah, it was not fine for me, but at least because of this is a game I can let it. Oh, it just pushed the brake all time. I don't know what it happened, but it doesn't matter. Why we are just went on the wrong way. Oh shit, I missed the exit. Okay, I'm getting to the place where the last race is going to be. Okay, let's just do the last race of St. Martin, and let me just hope that I will be able to do such thing like winning it, because at least from 4 I want to win 3. So let me just do it. Highway sprint. Oh, it's not going to be the best for my car. It's not the best in top speed, I guess. So it's going to be, interesting, I guess, on the highway. In this way, I think I just should get up onto the top or first, or I should stay behind second, because then that way at least I would have such thing like a drafting place. Yeah, it just got down. Let me just try to stay on them. Push it, guy. Yeah, let me just try to keep up with them. They are just not far. Let me just try not to release the throttle, and let me just try to take it with the full throttle. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I did it. I was able to. So let's just get back to them. After them, I mean, drafting is going to be my friend right here. This is going to be almost the only thing what I can use. Oh, a left turn. Let's just try not to miss. Yeah, I was able to. That was only the highway or what? It's not going to be fine. Let's just watch the right turn, because it will be a fine turn, I guess. Oh yeah, I was just cut down because the... Of course, he just did not let me enough space to fit in, and for that he was just pulling on me, and for that he is just mad. But they are just getting through to the half of the races, and I'm still just the 5th, so I'm going to... Shit, I'm not... Oh, sorry man, I was not on to do such thing like this. Let me just try to get behind them. Yeah, I was not on to hit you, but because of that you were just hitting the brake that hard and you were just doing such it. Let me in. Yeah, I'm just a bit aggressive, I guess, because I want to get onto the top. And because of that they are just breaking into the corners all the time. I'm just not really doing the same what they are doing, because in some way they are just laming in front of you. Even that it's insane. They are just doing such thing like braking where they should not. So let me just try to overtake this one, but let me just try to stay. Oh yeah, it was just fine, I guess. Let me just try to stay behind, because in some way I can be faster with the Mustang, at least when we are just starting. Ooh, Chico! Yeah, the Mustang is not really familiar about its turning abilities. So in that way it was a little bit hard that I was able to do, but at least it's dragging. It's almost unbeatable. So in that way I was lucky that I just fought my way up to the top, and in that way I was able to make it. So in that way at least I was able to win 3 races from the 4, and I think it's just finished right now. Let me just check out which one is going to be the next one. Yeah, I just got a couple of money, of course, couple of experience points. Oh yeah, 69 classic performance. Okay, I hope that it's just going to end, because I just won the first of the events. Next destination is Montellino. Okay, next destination will be Montellino, and this video I think it's going to end soon, because I just won San Martin, and this video was all about San Martin, and even for that, of course, that
Okay, the next stop on this road trip is Montellino. This might not be the longest of drives, but there are some brilliant roads to take in between here and there. Are we all ready? Alright, I don't know if you got the memo, but the next showcase is starting soon. Meet me here.
Anyway, yeah, the point that I'm going to get my Vanquish from a showcase, which is going to be here. It's going to be the same what I just got now. It's against the trees, and for each showcase you are always getting a car, and I'm just waiting for my Vanquish. So let me just progress. Of course, the next time is going to be Montellino. This time, of course, I'm thanking you that you watched this one. I hope you liked it, and if you liked it, then stay around. And of course, thank you that you watched it. Goodbye.